Okay, so 10th standard students, this video is the continuation of your last video. In the last video, actually per video I am just going through one industry. So now we are going through the major industries of India. I told you that these are the industries we already have finished. That is the iron and steel industry, aluminium industry, cotton textile industry, and in the last video you got the sugar industry also. Now in this video we will be going with the paper industry. In the last video I told you that a byproduct of this one sugar industry is bagasse, and this bagasse, this is very much used in the paper industry. Without bagasse it is not possible to produce the paper. So now we will go through the paper industry. What it is exactly? Paper we all know, on which we are writing, on which we are getting the newspaper, magazine. Okay, this is the paper. But how we are getting? And one more thing I can tell you, that the paper was being invented, first invented in China. Paper is of great importance in the modern world. Okay, in the modern world, paper is having a great importance. See, wherever you can go, you can see paper. It's not that the students or schools or colleges they are using, even in the shops, whatever you want, you go for a mall, okay, they are giving you the bill, the printed bill, that is also printed on a paper only. So paper, we can't ignore the use of paper. So paper is of great importance in the modern world. It is essential for education. Of course, in the school, colleges, students, they used to write their notes and everything, they have to done it on the notebooks. They are made of paper only. It is essential for education, printing, newspaper, etc. Printing also, okay, the books are coming, where those things will be written. Okay, suppose this is a book. This, whatever the information they have given, they have written it, and it comes to us as a printing media, but it is printed on a paper. Newspaper, morning we get the newspaper, that is also printed on a your paper only. Education and literacy level of a country are measured by the consumption of paper in that country. Suppose a country, India, the consumption of how much the consumption of paper determines the education and literacy. The more the people are doing the education, the more the use of paper will be there, because paper is used mostly, newspaper I can understand, but mostly paper is used in the education department. Paper industry is a cottage industry. Why it is cottage industry? It doesn't depends on any crops. It depends on forest, wood. Wood pulp is the main thing. Okay. Paper industry is a cottage industry which is forest based. That's why they told everywhere you can see, don't take the bill. In the ATM you can see, don't take the bill. Do you want a printed bill? Yes or no? Go green. Means this paper we are using, they need this. Forest means wood pulp. So everywhere it is telling that save trees. If we use less paper, it means we are saving trees. Bamboo, wood pulp, grass, bagasse, cloth rags. Cloth rags means small cloths are there. Okay. Etc. are used as raw material for the manufacturing of paper. So for the manufacturing of paper, first it is a forest based cottage industry, and bamboo, wood pulp, grass, bagasse, cloth rags, etc. are used as raw material for the manufacturing of paper. The art of paper making was introduced in India during 10th century. Okay, I told you in India it happens in 10th century, but before to that only it got introduced, because China is the first inventor of paper. The first paper mill was set up in 1932 at Srirampur in West Bengal. In West Bengal in the year 1932, before to independence, one paper mill was established, and that was in West Bengal. The place name is Srirampur. Okay, but it fails. It fails means the quality, the quantity, what they are doing, okay, high price like that, okay, so it got failed. The real start of paper industry was made in 1870. So in the year 1870, okay, it was failed, but the real, not modern paper industry that was invented, that was not a modern industry, okay. The real paper, the real start of paper industry was made in 1870 at Bali near Kolkata, okay. However, the industry made rapid progress. The industry made rapid progress during the World War and after independence. It means the time span between 1940 and 1960, it got a rapid progress. Okay. However, the industry made rapid progress during the World War, means 1940, 42, 44 like that. Okay. And after independence, means post 1947. The localization, now we will go for the localization of paper. So once we know that what are being needed for the production of or manufacturing of paper, easily we can say that okay, the localization of industry should be in such place where all these materials are available. The localization of paper industry depends on forest product, bamboo, wood pulp, grass, okay, cloth rags, etc. Plenty of water is needed. So the place where you can do, see this paper woods and the wood pulp and all bamboo, this one you can through transport you can take, okay, but the place which is not having sufficient water, it is not possible. So here water is a vital thing other than this wood pulp and all. Plenty of water, vast market, cheap labor. Labor should be cheap because the one book is cost around 20 rupees. So you can understand now from this only you can understand that how much you have to get it, paper. Okay, so if you have to get a good quantity, your this one transport should be less, your labor should be less, because here not that much of skilled labors are required. Okay. Because skilled laborers are required in the cotton textile, okay, because if they are not skilled, unskilled are there, but a majority of skilled laborers are required, or else you can't get the finished product that much good. But here it is not like that. Here with the help of the unskilled labor also you can do. So the unskilled labor also should be cheap. Transport facilities, hydroelectric power, chemicals, some chemicals are required, okay. So, but it is included here. Earlier, paper industry of India was developed in the Hooghly basin of West Bengal. Earlier, fast, it got a booming period where it got booming period in the Hooghly basin of West Bengal. In the West Bengal, there is a river called Hooghly. Okay, in the basin means near to that river, many paper mills grows up. Now it is highly, but nowadays in today's world, okay, in today's India, it is highly concentrated in, means high numbers of industries. You can see it in Maharashtra, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Odisha. West Bengal, it is there. But nowadays, that time, previous days, it was very good in this Bali section, this Sirampur, but Sirampur it got failed. Okay, in Bali, the fast modern, this one paper industry started. But other than that, when the time passes, some other states are there who also gradually very much they got the rapid progress in the production of paper and also the establishment of this paper industry in their states. Which are these states? The states are Maharashtra, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Odisha. Okay, in India the present production of paper is not sufficient to meet its local requirement, so it has to be met by import. Okay, though there are several paper industry in our country, okay, in several states also, but that is also not sufficient to satisfy the needs of the people of our country. So suppose out of 100% it is satisfying 80% or 75%, remaining 20 or 25% we have to import it from other countries, or else there will be a deficit of paper in our country. So though we are having a large scale in this production of paper, but I told you that paper is required. Everywhere you go you can see a paper. Okay, for a joke I am telling you, people use paper for toilet foil also. Okay, so wherever you will go you can see this use of paper. So paper is in huge demand and the supply should meet the demand. But in India what happened? The supply is not that much, means some deficit is there. So to overcome that deficit, what we are doing? We are importing papers from other countries so that all the peoples of country will get satisfied. So with this we have completed your paper industry also. Only one industry is left, that is very important, that is the knowledge based industry, which we will be discussing in the next video. Okay, so see you soon in the next video and thank you. Have a nice day.